Okay, so now in this video, let's start with the transformations. So let's begin with the basics of the table transformation. Okay, so first of all, I will upload one file named as products lookup. That is just one file. Let me show you quickly. You can see this product lookup, and that is the file that we will import. So what I will do is I will go to get data, click on text CSV, and from here I will import the file that is products lookup. That is this one. So click on open. So now this file contains, let's say, a huge amount of data, but this is the preview that I have based on the first 200 rows. Okay, and the delimiter, because CSV file, which means comma delimited CSV, comma delimited value, that is, I think, comma separated value, CSV, comma separated value. So the delimiter in this file is the comma. You can select any other as well if that exists, but in 99% of the cases it is based on a comma. And now I will click on transform data. Okay, so let's load it into the Power Query editor. So the first thing to learn is how can you change the data type. Okay, so you can see these numbers over there, 123, 123 ABC. So these are the data types that is already been selected by the Power BI automatically based on his or her own intelligence, based on the Power BI intelligence basically. But let's say we go to this product cost. Okay, I can see that it is based on the decimal number, but I wanted to, let's say, convert it into the fixed decimal number. Okay, so replace the current, and you can see now it has been converted into the dollar value. That's how you can change the data type. Okay. um, and let's say for the product price as well, we can do the same thing. Or what you can do is basically, let's say, select both of the columns. Basically select this column, then press control, then select the another column as well. Then under the home section, and over here also, at the top right section in the data type, you can select, let's say, fixed decimal places, replace current, and you can observe that the data type has been changed. So you can do it individually as well, or you can select any specific columns and can change the data type from here. So that's how you can change the data types. Now I was saying that these steps over here are like a record macro, where whatever the steps I will be performing, it will be recorded over there. So is there any steps which is being recorded over there or not? So let's take a look. First is source. So if you open this, so this formula bar is basically known as M code. In Power BI terms, we call it M code. So in the source, basically we are over here mentioning about the file path. Okay, so that is the file path, our file source. Next is that it is converting the first row of data into the headers. Okay, and the next is that in the third step it is giving the data types, and that is where we define for the product cost and product price that it is the currency. Okay, so these three steps are already done over here. Now so we have understand about how to change the data type. You can do it directly from here or from here as well. Next is how to rename the applied step. Let's say I wanted to just rename any specific mm, let's say this changed type. Okay, you can just click on rename changed type manually. Okay, so you can see now I can change basically change the naming convention over here for the applied steps as well. Okay, now let's say I wanted to understand about how can I delete the column. Okay, let's pick the column that is let's say product size. I wanted to delete this column. What you can do is right click, and then from here you can see the remove column. In fact, you can see the feature that is remove other column. It means that it will, if you click on this button, as the name suggests, all other columns will be deleted, but this column will remain over there. So when you click on remove, this column will be deleted like this. And let's say you wanted to undo that step, you don't want to delete that specific column. What you can do is just cross this specific step, cross this, and you can see the product size is back. Okay, you can basically remove all of these steps if you wanted to. That's how the undo thing will work in case of Power BI. Next, understand about how can you extract specific part of the column value and add it as a column. Okay, so what am I trying to say is, let's say let's go to the, okay, so we have this column that is product SKU. Okay, let me select this, or I will just click on add column over here. Then from here I will click on this extract button. Then I will text before delimiter. Okay, text before delimiter. Basically I'm just grabbing the specific value from this product SKU column. Okay, and I will put the delimiter value as this dash, that is I'm observing in these over here. Click on OK, and you can see that text before delimiter is added over there. You can rename the column as well. I will just double click, just type SKU type. That's how you can rename it. You can even apply the advanced section as well. So for example, I have selected this, the before this step where we have inserted the delimiter. Click on this gear icon. You will open again at the same section under the advanced section as well. uh, let's say you can put the number of delimiters to skip, let's say 1. So click on OK. Now what will happen, that you will observe these values. So what just happened, let me show you quickly. Product SKU, if you see over there, there are 2 times dash is being applied. Under the advanced section, I just said that okay, you just have to skip the first delimiter and just focus on the second delimiter and extract on that basis. So that is why I am observing this value from H up to the 9 in my new uh, column over there. That's how you can create the column based on the delimiters. So let's call it extracted column, or the SKU type, right? SKU type. That's how you can. Are you sure you wanted to insert a step? No, just click on insert. Rename column. Okay, so the step was already there. So delete. Yeah, so you can see that over here we did that specific change. Then in the rename column, the column was renamed. So that's how you can extract the specific part of the column. Now let's understand how can you replace the values in a specific column. So let's go to the product style. Okay, let's open this and observe that we have the values as 0 MUW. I wanted to replace this 0 with the NA. Okay, that is what I wanted to do. I will go to the transform tab. Okay, under the transform tab I will click on the replace values, then replace values. I wanted to replace values to find is 0 and replace it with NA. Click on OK. Now I can see 0 has been replaced with NA. Okay, so that's how you can do the replace. Basically that's how you can replace the values in a specific column. Okay, let's understand some more things. Now let's say I wanted to load more files. Okay, one option is that I will click on close and apply, and whatever the transformations that I just did will be uploaded over there. Just before that, let's say rename this file as well. Instead of adventure works product lookup, let's call it just product lookup. Okay, close and apply. So one step is click on close and apply. So we will get back to this window, and the changes that we have done will be loaded automatically over there. It will take just 1-2 seconds. Done. Now I wanted to load more files. Let's upload product category and product subcategory. So click on CSV, product categories lookup. Open this. Transform data. Okay, so I have uploaded this. Let's rename it, remove adventure works, and let's call it product categories lookup. Now I wanted to upload one more file, that is product subcategory. So one option is I will click on close and apply and then upload that file from there, or you can directly upload it from here by just clicking on the new source and then CSV. So it's a shortcut from here. Then I wanted to upload the product subcategories lookup. Click on open. So it will open directly over here in the Power Query editor. Click on OK. And you will observe that this file will be uploaded over here as a new table. And there you go. Rename it as well. So click on close and apply. That's it. So that's how you can basically load more files as well within the Power Query editor too. Now we will understand about the data profiling tool. It is a very important tool, highly relevant. So let's understand it. How does it work? Let's upload one more file, that is customer lookup. Let's upload this customer lookup table, and it is adventure works customer lookup. So we can just rename it to the customer lookup. So click on transform data. Rename this. Okay, so now I have renamed this. Now I wanted to check about the quality of my data, whether it contains any kind of errors that I am not able to see. So over here you are observing it is written column profiling based on top 1000 rows. Basically, even if you open this tab, limit of 1000 values reached, you are only observing the first 1000 values over there. Based on that, this preview is available for you. Okay, based on this. So what I will do now, I will go to view. Now over here, I will tick yes to the column quality. Now based on top 1000 rows, it is saying that okay, 100% of all the values are valid. There are not any kind of errors or empty values over there. Okay, and empty means that the value does not exist over there, or it's a blank. Error means that it is not suitable over there based on the data type. So that is how it is showing me these specific results right now. But I wanted to apply this column profiling based on my entire data set. Now let's observe what's the change observing. Now, now we can observe a lot of changes over there, that there are some errors as well in this customer key column. That is what we are observing. Okay. So now what I will do is I will right click from here. You can remove the errors, you can remove the duplicates if you wanted to. But what I wanted to show you guys is basically, so now what you are observing is that there are some errors as well. So hover to the empty, right click and then click on keep errors. Okay. Now it will show you what errors are, that in the customer key column there are just error, error, error. You can, just double click. You can see the value is 30 dash dash. For this as well, I'm observing 30 dash dash. So what I will do is, I will over to this empty, right click, and then remove the errors. Okay. So now the errors has been removed from this specific file. So this table is now empty. So that is just to show you how can you remove the errors over here. But what you just have to do is just undo this step, that is removed errors or kept errors, and that is where your data profiling is loading. All you have to do is right click and remove the errors directly. That's how the errors will be removed from here over there. Okay. Now next is about understanding. Click on view. Instead of column quality, let's check the column distribution. It will show you the distinct and the unique. Okay. Distinct means that there are various values that we are observing. Unique will tell you about the values which will only appear once and not more than that. There are 90 values which have only appeared once, and that's it. Okay. And there are in total 667 different values that I am observing in this specific column. That's the logic of this column distribution. Next is the column profile. So column profile will basically is showing me the distribution over there. Now it depends on what column will it make much more sense to me. For example, I will click on this annual column. Now in this annual column, I am observing that huge number of people have their income that is equivalent to 60,000. Okay. As the salary increases, the number of people having that much amount of income decreases. Okay. What's the minimum value? That is 10,000. The maximum is 170K. And what's the average, standard deviation, and everything. So that is just to show you about how does your data looks like. Okay. That is from the statistical perspective. And these two basically will show you about any kind of errors that your data may have. This is about the data profiling that we just learned about. Click on close and apply. So with this, we are able to understand about the basics of transformation. Now let's understand about the text specific tools, then followed by the numerical specific tools. When you click on close and apply, that Power Query editor window will be closed. Now let's say if I wanted to open that again, just click on transform data. So now I click on the transform data. Now let's understand about this text specific tools. All text specific tools are mentioned over there. You can see text column. We will understand about the split column, the format, how to extract, although we have understand it, about the delimiter. So over here, we will understand about these things. Now, let's say I will click on this customer lookup table, and let's do the proper case of specific column. Okay. I'm selecting this prefix. Now everything is in a capital letters. I wanted to make it a proper case. Okay. So I will select this column. I will click on transform. And then from here, I will click on the format and capitalize each word. And you can see, and that step is also being added over there. Okay. Let's say I will select the first name and the last name, both of them. And again, in the transform section, format, capitalize each word. So that's how you can do that. Okay, so that's about the how to do the proper case. Next, understand about how to merge columns via adding it as a new column. For example, I am observing the first name, last name, and the prefix. I wanted to create a column, let's call it full name. That will be Mr. John Yang, Mr. Eugene Huang, or whatever. So I wanted to create that specific column. It means I wanted to add a column, correct? First of all, let's select these three. It has to be selected in a specific order. You will select first of all this, and then this. Click on add column from here, and then you will click on merge columns. When you click on merge columns, it is going to merge all three of them. Then separator will be based on, let's say, a space, Mr. then space, first name space last name. What should we call the new column? Let's call it full name. Click on OK. So when you click on OK, you will observe that the new column has been added. You can even rename it. That is what we have learned. Rename this step. Inserted full name. Enter. Okay, so that's how you can do that as well. So we have learned about how to merge columns via adding it as a new column. Now let's understand one more time how to extract the value using the delimiter. Okay, so in this customer lookup table, I will select, let's say, this email address. Okay, now from this email address, I wanted to extract a part of it. Let's say this adventure works, whatever. Let's see. So what I will do is, I will select this email address. Then I will click on add column, and then here let's first of all create the duplicate column. It will just create the duplicate column for me. Okay, and I will call it as, let's say, domain name. Domain name is the naming convention. From the transform, I will extract the text after delimiter. That is after at the rate. I wanted to extract this adventure works before dot. So let's do first of all text after delimiter, and that delimiter will be at the rate. Okay, click OK. Okay, I will do the extraction again. Click on transform, extract. Now this time text before delimiter, and the value will be dot. Click on OK. And I have this thing over here, and let's do the proper casing of this as well. Click on transform, click on format, click on capitalize each word. So adventure works. Now I will go back to the home page, click on close and apply. So that's how we perform the text specific transformations that we have learned. Now we will understand about the numerical specific transformations. So whatever the changes that we made, it has been loaded over there now. Done. I will again open the Power Query editor. Now under this transform section, this is the text specific. We are done with this. Next is the number specific, where I am observing the statistics, standard, scientific, and this trigonometry. Now the point is that these statistics functions over there, it allows you to, evaluate the basic statistics for a selected column. Okay, like you select one specific column, then on the basis of that, you will be observing the sum, minimum, maximum, average count, unique count, etc. These tools basically will return you a single value. Okay, whereas these standard, scientific, or even the trigonometry tools allows you to apply that operation to each value in a column. Okay, what am I trying to say? And just information, it will just tell you whether the value is even, true or not. Okay, like it give you answer in a binary manner, 1 or 0, true or false. That's how it will gives you the answers. So let's understand and perform some tools, some activities. So this is the product lookup table. Okay, and within this, let's select this product name. I've selected the product name. Now under the transform, I will click on statistics. Then from the statistics, you will click on the count distinct values. Now you will observe that all other are grayed out, which makes sense, right? How can you find this sum, minimum, maximum of a text specific column? So count the distinct values. So you can see that there are 293 distinct values in this specific column. That is what I am trying to teach you guys, that this statistics column will return just one single value that will be based on the entire column. Okay, Let's say you wanted to understand about how to do the rounding. Okay, how to do the rounding. I will select the product price. Let's say I will click on transform. Then from here I will click on this rounding, and from here you can select, let's say, round. From here I will select up to how many decimal places. Let's say I will select 0. I want you to round this up to 0th decimal places, and you can observe 35 is the value that I am observing. Okay, let's understand about the standard tools as well. So let's select this product price. Okay, I will click on add column. Then over here also you will find this number specific tools. From the standard, let's multiply these prices with the 0.9. Okay, 0.9. That's okay. So let's call it the discounted price. Press enter. So you can see that the standard will apply the operations on all of the rows, whereas statistics apply and gives you the one single value because the operation is applied on the entire column. So that is what I was trying to say, the main difference between both of them. Scientific is basically helps you in using the power, exponential, logarithmic base to the 10, or log normal base. That's how you can use them as well, although not that much being used in actuarial. Trigonometry never going to be used in actuarial. Okay, rounding we have learned. This will help you in giving the values whether it is true or false. So we can what we can do is now close and apply. So that's how we understand about the text specific, and then after that we have understand about the numerical specific tools as well. Before I begin with the index and calculated columns, I wanted to touch upon a little bit about the date and time tools as well. So let's understand them. So let's open the Power Query editor. Now, in this transform section, we have learned about text, numerical. Then I have this date and time specific column as well. Okay. Uh, right now it is grayed out. Let's import a file. What I will do is click on home, new source, text CSV. Let's upload the file, that is calendar lookup. Click on open. Okay, so that's the data that I have. Click on OK. Now what I will do is let's again rename this to just calendar lookup. Press enter. Renaming is done. So this is the date format that I have. Now I will go to transform. You can see now this is not grayed out. You will observe the column value, that is age. So it helps me in calculating the difference between the current date and the date in each specific row. That's how you can find the age, right? Then we have the date only. It removes the time component from any date time field, but it does not contain any kind of time over here in terms of hours, minute, second, whatever. Then we have some year, month, quarter, week. So let's understand some of the things. I have selected this column. Click on this transform. Then from here, go to the date. Let's understand about the earliest. It will give me the earliest value exist in this entire column. That is this value. That is 1st of January 2020. Similarly, go to transform, click on date, click on latest. Then from here, you can see the latest date is the 30th of June 2022. That is how you can find the latest value or the earliest value as well. Now let's go to add column. Okay. Now what I will do, this column, click on this date. Now I will select the day. From here, I will select the name of the day. And you can see now that 1st of January is Wednesday, then Thursday, and so on. So that is how you can find the name of the day as well. Let's add one more column from this date. Now let's go to the week and click on start of the week. Okay. So you can see that this week is where the 1st of January is. It is starting from the 30th of December 2019. So now, if you see carefully, that the day is starting on Monday. Yes, you can see that the day is starting on Monday because 6th of January 2020 and then 6th of January 2020. That is the start of the week. In some cases, in your cases, it may be Sunday where the week is getting started. So, how can you update that? All you have to do is what happen is that click on this gear icon, inserted the start of the week, click on this gear icon. Hmm. So you can see that it is written date dot start of the week and then date. So press comma and then you will see you have to define the first day of the week. If you just type one over here means that the day will start from Monday. Okay, so that's how it defines. Otherwise, what you can do is you can just type day dot Monday. Okay, if you wanted to start your day from Tuesday, you can type just day dot Tuesday. But we will start our week from Monday, right? In your cases, it may be showing Sunday. So all you have to do is click on this gear icon, edit this formula, and write day dot Monday as a next argument. Click on OK. And then you can check that whenever there is a Monday, that date is equivalent to the start of the week as well. Okay, you can see 13th of January, it is Monday. That is the start of week. Next is 14th of January, and again start of the week is 13th of January. That's how you can do that as well. Again, now you can add even more columns as well. Click on add column, click on date, click on month, click on start of the month. That's how you can get your start of the month as well. Okay, similarly you can do the start of the quarter as well. I mean, based on this, click on this date column, then click on start of the quarter. Okay, so click on home, close, and apply. So that's how you can add the date based columns as well. Okay, what happens sometimes is that the issue may arise when if you are working on a UK specific data or US specific dates column. Okay, where I mean in UK or India, the structure is date, then month, then year. But in case of a US, it is month, then date, and then year. So Power BI may get confused or will throw some errors. So how to deal with that? How to deal if the issue arise in case of UK and US based dates? Let's understand that. Let's upload one file, um, CSV file. I have this. I mean, instead of just uploading any file, I will quickly show you within the section as well. This calendar lookup. The first step is to basically change the data type. Okay, change the data type to any other specific thing. Okay, let's say text. First of all, that's how you will do it. Then you will do is then within this data type you will click on using locale or local, whatever. You click on this using locale. Then you have to do is just update the locale over there. Yes, over there you will have to select that what kind of data you have. Is it the UK based dates or US based dates? Okay, that's how you can define over there. Okay, in my case it is UK based and the data type is date. Okay, click on OK. That's how you can update it as well if the issue arises. So that is about the dates as well. Click on just close and apply. We are done with the text and numerical specific tools, followed by how to deal with the dates, then how to deal with the issue that may arise in case of a date. I will see you in the next lecture and we will cover a lot of different topics as well. Cheers.